Breaking news, my wonderful people. Now, so the matter don't hit us. So, is MC Oluomo. They have introduced a new program to curb insecurity and to ensure that the election, nobody take am from them. He's putting things in place. He said Lagos will create hell for them. MC Oluomo declares as he introduced a new program to curb insecurity and to ensure that there are no election malpractices. So our brother no want election malpractice. MC Oluomo, which is very good, no election malpractice. But how they want to conduct that election to ensure, say, there are no manipulation. How they want to pass. Now MC Oluomo they talk so they want to conduct election and they want to ensure, say, no manipulation. Anyway, my wonderful people, remember, say, every one of us, we must speak out the truth. If we want a change, we must go out and speak for the change. We cannot afford to just sit back there and think that the change will suddenly fall on us. It won't. Let's get all the details as our brother tells us what he intends to do to ensure that, in Lagos State, they give help to all those who are causing insecurity and to ensure that elections are done well. Okay. The chairman of the Lagos State Park and Garages, Alhaji Musiu Akinsoye, also known as MC Oluomo, has introduced barcode in a bid to curtail activities among some bus drivers in the state. Some bus drivers have been some bus drivers who are not known have been coming to the state and doing other things. But right now they are putting things in place to ensure that such things do not happen. Akinsoye explained that the elections are coming and most times they use people who profession are bus drivers to carry out their wicked activities. But when we put this in place, we will curb every election malpractices and we'll know who is who so that the wrong people are not used to become president or governors, local government chairman in any way. This will allow for transparency in our system. Akinsoye explained that the development will curb kidnapping and other crime carried out by some commercial buses and those who are used during election. The chairman insisted that security had become a major problem plunging the country and his legacy could no longer be and his agency could no longer stand back and do nothing about the situation, especially now that elections are coming and many always look at those working in the garages to carry out their evil activity. He said our goal is to leverage on technology to detect some criminal elements using the park and garages to perpetrate crime. We want to make our park and garages as safe as possible and to ensure that during this election, we do not allow people who are not qualified to become our leaders. We'll make them hell and we'll make sure that anyone with criminal intention do not succeed, not in Lagos State. Speaking on how the barcode work, the Lagos State Park and Garages Secretary, Comrade Olawale, explained that commuters must download an app and scan the barcodes on buses to confirm if they are safe for boarding. He said once you can scan the barcode on your bus, it will bring out certain information about the park and garage for commuters to determine if the bus is safe for boarding or not. For those who usually forget their loads in the bus, the code will help the passengers collect the vehicle's number plates and track them to the garage where such vehicles operators are and will eventually be for them to retrieve their item. We're using this medium to urge the public to try as much as possible to key into this project because the barcode will assist in curbing the cases of kidnapping, theft, and other social vices people carry out perpetrating in public buses and put the name on us as garage operators. We are urging the public to use this to their benefit to ensure that we bring about good governance for us. And during the election, people will not be able to use bus drivers for this, as this will help us to know what bus, because everyone that can will be able to know which bus driver is doing what. A representative from the company responsible for handling the installation, Isaac Arowolo, said that over 20,000 buses have already been registered under the platform, and all commuters need to do the download application form and play app. But others are already complaining that is this not a way to get their information and to use their information to vote on their behalf, another form of election rigging. So everybody has their own perspective, their own idea towards what is happening. Everybody have their own, they have their own say, and what how they feel things should have been. Everybody have their own say. Okay, everybody have their own say in all of this. So these are some of the things that are going on. Why some people feel very strongly that garage operators should not be used. Some others feel differently. We all know what goes on. That at times these people are being used. Okay, they are being used. Some of these garage operators are being used, to carry out activities during elections, snatch ballot boxes, and the rest. So this is what is happening. MC Oluomo said they want to work at it and ensure that they do not, that does not count or stand. So this is what is happening. Anyway, my people, what do you think? A lot of persons have other, opinion. Why some feel for, some are against. Some said, I will not, I will not download so that my information is not taken. So there are all kinds of things going on. Okay, there are all kinds of things going on. Whatever it is, this is happening in Lagos State, and MC Oluomo happens to be the man in charge of the garages, and this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. In his, it may be genuine, intention, but people have different opinion as to could they be using it, to steal people's information so that during this election they will use it. We don't know. But that's what people people are are having all forms of ideas and what have you, and speaking in terms of saying, oh no, this is not right, we don't think that this being said is correct. People just have all kinds of things being done. We know how elections have been in this country. Most of the people they use are men and women from the garages. But MC Oluomo said they want to curb this. This is a Tinubu boy, and he said they want to deal with insecurity first of all. The plan is to deal with insecurity, but we hope that it does not escalate to, election malpractice. And also said they want to deal with election malpractices by ensuring that drivers are not used, so that their buses are not used for, wicked purposes. Anyway, my people, what do you think? It's election year again, and everybody have their own opinion as to how things should be. Everybody have their own opinion as to, what is what. But again, Nigerians are the ones to determine who they will vote for. Let's not allow the same people over and over again, to do that which is not right. Okay? So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. Anyway, my wicked people, anyway, my lovely people, remember that wickedness has continued to, to cover our lands with people not speaking truth. Okay? People not speaking truth. Okay? It's very, very important that we begin to pay attention to some of these things. Okay, it's very important that we pay attention to some of these things and we do not allow it to be cloud us. Let's ensure that we are rising up to the occasion and we are standing on a position of truth. He's doing his own on his own accord. Bye for now.